Hey everybody, Brandon here over actually at Tribeca Igor in front of the infamous flower wall. And just want to introduce you to Katie, who is one of our designers for Cocktails Couture 2022. And I'm really excited about her participation because she's coming from a totally different point of view. And it's your very first Cocktails Couture with us.
First time.
Yeah, so I appreciate you working with us. Very happy. And I know you are going to bring some really awesome stuff to the stage. So, what's a little bit of background with you?
So, Femmes and Follies, which is the brand, started out as it is a current burlesque show, and a lot of burlesque performers make their own costumes and have been, since the dawn of time. And so, this is kind of a fun way to expand on the brand by actually showing more so of the design aspect, construction and how costumes come apart and go together, with the art of burlesque and the art of the tease. So I'm really excited to show that part, as well as when you see a burlesque show, you're staring at so much more than just the costumes.
Yeah. I never thought about it, but the construction of a burlesque costume has to be able to come apart and go back together again.
Yes.
So, what are some of the things you're dealing with as a designer when you're dealing with that kind of construction?
So each costume has to have a structure. It has to be aesthetically pleasing, but also, very functional, as well as fairly hardy, because you're dancing, you're moving around on stage, you're taking the costumes on and off, and I mean it's covered in rhinestones. You throw it on the floor, so it is a lot of fun. It's very delicate, but it also has to be very hardy. So it's fairly challenging, but also like a fun challenge.
Okay, that's interesting. I didn't think about it. You're right. You're building this beautiful, dainty thing, and then it's got to be thrown away.
Toss it on the floor.
Yeah, totally. So, for those people that don't know what burlesque is, or maybe the history of Femmes and Follies, I mean, you're kind of famous. Well, in certain circles you are.
Thank you.
And please explain, what is burlesque?
Burlesque is the art of the tease, and it goes way, way, way back. Basically, it was entertainment in between shows, bands, whatever. But it was a way for women to express their bodies, express their art form, and express what made them feel empowered and sexy. And, so much now we're told, like, hide the sexy, keep it inside. But with burlesque, it allows you to explore that. And it's something so individually you and something that only you can put forth. So it's really great now with like women being so empowered to really express how it's okay to be sexy, and even more so, it's okay to embrace your sexiness. It doesn't have to be hidden, it doesn't have to be overt, but it's only something that's individually yours.
That's fantastic. And I think that we are at a crossroads. I'm praying that we move forward in the right direction for women in general. But
Exactly.
I think that the idea of being able to express your sexuality visually is something that, especially through Instagram and social media, is a huge thing.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: is we kind of talked a little bit burlesque. You were tying into our theme, celestial liberation. With burlesque, with you had said something kind of like the celebration of skin. So can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, so with the theme of celestial liberation, I understood it in a literal and conceptual sense of liberate my body, which is celebrating your skin. Once again, going back to it's only yours. Your skin is only going to be yours, and how you put it forth in the world is completely your decision and your choice. And like that's a big liberation for all of us to like really embrace. And so I am bringing skin to the runway.
Excellent. Very good. So, skin on the runway, and you said that you have different body types also that you're celebrating.
Yeah, so we have all different body types, all different, shapes, sizes, heights, beautiful skin tones and colors, and that's really fun. So, making all different body shapes beautiful. We are doing pasties.
As you should.
Yes. So,
Like that.
yeah, pasties are our nipple coverings, because who doesn't like a sparkly nipple covering, of course. And
I'm wearing them right now.
exactly, I was born with them on. So the cool thing is commercially made pasties only come in one size.
Okay.
And women come in many different sizes. We expanded on that where, sometimes it would be more beneficial, aesthetically pleasing, or just for your preference of comfort level to have a variety of shapes and sizes as, maybe you don't want to cover so much, maybe you want to cover a little more. maybe, you're a little tinier and it feels better to have, more coverage, less coverage. So that's a really fun thing that we're going to have lots of different models, lots of different pasty sizes. Even in my installment, we're going to have all different pasties that, people can play with or,
Oh, that's great. Okay, so
try
pasties
on.
for sale.
Yes.
That is awesome. So how you're working with models? I'm assuming you've worked with before. You have some new models on hand?
Yep, have some
Are
new
you
models.
training them to do the art of the tease, or how does that work?
So the cool thing is, like I said, the art of the tease is very individual. So it's when I bring on the model, I talk to them about what's your comfort level. We only want you to feel empowered. If there's something that doesn't make you feel comfortable, let's, mold it, change it, fix it, because it's about, you bringing forth your sexy. And I mean, if that's just a strong, stern walk straight down the runway without anything going on, then that's what makes you empowered, feel sexy. And so I'm not so teaching them, but kind of like just working with working with what makes them feel really great, sexy, and empowered.
That is very cool.
Yes.
I'm so excited for your segment.
Thank
It's
you.
going to be awesome. Is there anything else that you want the audience to know about what your segment's going to be about?
No, like
Well, I think the
that.
fact that people walking around with just pasties is going to definitely get a lot of attention.
Yeah. We're gonna have obviously a ton of skin, a lot of beautiful skin. So I guess that is the big surprise. Is in the past years, you guys have had like a lot of men with lots of skin. This year we have both men and women.
Yes, we do.
So I'm just excited and ready to ruffle some feathers.
Fantastic. People eat it up. They love
Great.
it.
I'm excited.
That's great. Okay, so once again, everybody, please make sure that you join us on Sunday, February 20th, 2022. It's at the Ritz in Ybor. It is President's Day weekend, so there's no reason to not come because Monday you can sleep in. So we have an amazing show for you. So excited that Femmes and Follies is going to be with us.
Thank you.
And welcome to the world of designing. I think that's
Thanks
really
so
awesome
much.
too. So
Thanks for inviting me in.
totally. Thank you so much. And
Thank
we'll
you.
see you guys February 20th. Thank you.
Awesome.